Muhammad Ali, person who is considered to be married with this castle. Actually, this is the 8 years I'm working here as a tourist guide. I hope we create a good visit here. Before going in, I would like to tell you something about Bam and around Bam. According to some civilization here around Bam, Bam is more than 5,000 years old, but not this castle. And some believe that person who is called Bahman at about 250 BC came to this area and found this city, which is called Bam. And Bam is abbreviation of this name, Bahman. This city has been inhabited up to 200 years ago. Bami people lived here, about 10,000 population. There was a conflict between two princes caused that people gradually left here to new town of Bam. The last inhabitant left here in 1931. There were some soldiers in barracks. When they left here for about 30 years, it was free for everyone. Good opportunity for those who use its material as a good fertilized material for their garden, especially gardeners. And that is why we have got part of this town damaged, especially township place of ordinary people. And now we are located on the main gate. That is an Islamic strategy, octagonal part, specific strategy. As long as we stand here, we are not able to guess what is happening inside this town. And bazaar is located initially at the beginning of entrance door because some part of population used to live out, just they came for emergency case in. And for shopping, they came to this bazaar. And Bam has been so famous, especially in the 2nd century, because of spices bazaar, caravan who came from China and India. Bam was the first station. So you are arriving to a defensive town, a big caravanserai, a place for protection those caravans who came to this area. Let's go to the best view and chat about that place, and we will start a tour around town more than 1 hour. Please. And the military part is located on the top of a hill, a cliff, which is about 52 meters high. And probably the best motivation for constructing this town in that time. About population, how they live, and the best ventilation system is located in this town, and today I will be satisfied to show them to you.
یکی بهتون گفتم وایسین عکس ازتون بگیرم. همونجا بزن شلوغی ها تمام شه باید بی کنم همونجا بایسته بزن اینو برم بعد من ازتون
Iranian city in Parthian dynasties had three main parts. Field or place of gardens. As I told you, part of population used to live in that part, out of here. And we will see some part of that place, including ice house, cemetery, which are located behind of these fortifications. Township, the second part, place of people, and citadel, or military castle. We are standing on the fourth fortification if we count it from top to down. It's about 1,800 meters long, about 26 towers, and horses were able to easily come up from that part and run this place according to some travel book mentioned in 14th century. So 400 houses are designed in this part. Location of mosque, Jewish quarter, Zoroastrian quarter, or the original settlement of this town. We call that part aristocratic part of Bam, and we are going to see some part like some houses, gymnasium club, which are located in that part. And middle class people according to design of architecture in this part. And in northwest there is a quarantine for bottle captives, for person who by any reasons kept in that part. As I told you, 200 years ago, our ancestors used to live here. And the military part is located on the top of a hill, a cliff, which is about 52 meters high. And probably the best motivation for construction this town in that time. It has got separate gate, and we will get in from that part. It has got first stable, then barracks, then governor's house, dungeon or jail, palace, main well, and bathroom. documentary mentioned that in Bam there is a very important place that is called bakery, and bakery distributed between people that time because it was so important goods for person who live in this area. And this part is optical in or Iranian Bazaar. If you notice, we have got like this crossroads roof. People came for shopping from the other parts. And in this part you can see bakery, probably one of the oldest bakery in Iran. There are two ovens here. Here's also cool. Okay, this is stable, part of that stable as I showed you. And let's go to Zulkhane. Do you know about Zulkhane? If someone is volunteer to make, he can try. If you did, but let me ask directly to you. آقا چند روز طول می‌کشه اینا خوش بشه؟ فردا یه مرتب خوش. You have natural gas. خدا آخی سرپرست گروه بهش انام بده 55 years old, and this is his ancestor's job actually, occupation. And now he's doing this. And I'm sure if he leave this job, he die immediately. This is the local song. religious structure. One is mosque and the other is tekiye. I hope you know about Husseiniya and Husseiniya ceremony. Probably the black color in Iran is because of this ceremony. We are approaching to it, and from I think 21st of March that we are in New Year in Iran. We are in this month, Arabic month, and everybody I think have to wear black. Before Islam, this square has been part of bazaar, but after Islam, it changed to a religious place. This is something except of mosque. We have Husseiniya ceremony 3 days annually. They kept in this place. A theater tragedy in that part were held. The leader, the director, went up to those stairs and direct this theater scene. And those two rooms belong to governors. And those arches belong to clergymen. And these arches belong to the other religious people who came to see in order to participate in this ceremony. Ordinary people also sat in this part. This is called tekiye or Husseiniya. Husseiniya derived from the name of Hussein, who is the third Imam of Shiite in Islam. If you notice, that wall is divided, this part of town from township. Very poor architecture proved that specific group used to live in this part of town. Maybe bottled captives or sick people or something like this. It's famous like a servant place in Bam.